The costs of becoming a startup broker are low, although one area in which some expenditure may be necessary is that of technology. Each person will need a decent PC or laptop, and each location a capable printer scanner. On the subject of a scanner, we regard a scanner as being capable if it allows you to load a document comprising a dozen pages at one end and then produce a single PDF at the other. Anyway, turning to your computer, we strongly recommend getting something in the middle to upper price bracket. There's no point buying the most expensive one in the store simply because none of our applications need that much power. Equally, it's not a good idea to opt for the cheapest and slowest machine. If you're planning to use an existing PC, that may be okay, provided the version of Windows it runs is either the one currently sold with new machines or the version before that. All applications used by the whole 10 community should, therefore, be supported. In terms of basic productivity tools, such as an email client and a word processor, we need you to use Microsoft Office, preferably a business version. A home version or a personal version or a student version may lack some of the functionality you require and, apart from which, you'd be breaching the license agreement using any of these for business purposes. Assuming you have an existing PC with Office already loaded, then the same rules apply to Office as they do to Windows. We can only guarantee support for the current version and the previous one. If, however, you're starting from scratch, then Office 365 is definitely the way to go, because rather than buying all of the applications, you simply rent them as part of a cloud-based service. Office 365 for businesses comes in a variety of flavors and at different pricing levels depending upon which one of numerous package options you go for. So, you may want to talk to us first and get some advice before taking the plunge. Finally, when buying the domain name you want to use for your website or your email address, please ask us first from whom it's best to obtain it. This is not because we make any money from anybody one way or another. Rather, it's because you'll generally need our assistance when redirecting DNS records away from your domain name provider and towards Office 365. That may sound a bit techy, but please believe us when we say it's all fairly simple when you've asked for our guidance first. Alternatively, you could talk to a brother-in-law who's often an expert in these matters and then see what happens.